Hey guys, welcome to your general reading for Leo. This is going to be for your September 2025. We are going to take a look and see what messages we have for you guys from the universe. Apply this to your own unique situations. You may, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post. I'm going to go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, it's also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys didn't know, I am doing another giveaway where I'm giving away 2 free 30-minute personal readings with me on Zoom. And or that you could choose the pre-recorded option. All the details are in the description box below. I will announce the winners on September 30th on the community tab on my YouTube channel. And also, if you guys are interested in wanting to join my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me on my channel. So what messages do we have here for Leo? So you guys, I'm using Oracle decks that were sent to me by Oracles of Norway. So if you guys are interested, the link is in the description box below, all right? So we're going to use them in this reading. So what messages do we have for Leo from the universe? So Leo, we have lifeguard, renewal, higher powers, protection here, okay? So one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like the universe is letting you know that it's really important for you to protect yourself at this time here, okay? I feel like also, this is really interesting here because we have the hero here too. And one of the things I'm getting here with you, Leo, I do feel like you do like to help. You do like to support others here, okay? I feel like with the lifeguard here and also with the hero here, it's really important for you to find a balance here. Like it is okay to extend yourself to help somebody, right? But make sure that that energy is being reciprocated, okay? So that your energies don't become drained. Now, this could apply to, strangers. This could apply to friends. This could apply to the romantic relationship that you're in. Because I feel like when you overextend yourself and that you don't if that doesn't get reciprocated here, it definitely causes kind of like a bit of a stagnant energy. It drains your energy here. So this kind of like blocks you from, moving forward on your path here. So just be careful with that. Yeah, I feel like with boundaries is really, 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 really so important. Having boundaries with people, having boundaries with spirit here, and, also those energetic boundaries are important too. Yeah, make sure you guys kind of like protect yourself. Envision like this bright white light, this circle, this force field, blocking you or protecting you from any energies that come through here. We have stand in, release, or relief, boost, passive phase here. So, I feel like momentum is starting to pick up here for you guys. Yeah, some of you guys could have been in this passive phase here where you guys may not have been doing anything. Not that you guys were not doing anything at all. You guys are doing something here, but it wasn't really productive or that it wasn't for your highest good here. So I feel like you guys are, coming to alignment here and that you guys are, doing things for your highest good, because I feel like there's a sense of also, going backwards. You made so much progress, but there was some sort of self-sabotage here and that you guys are trying to get back on track, because we have the paperclip on the bottom of the deck here. So there's clarity here. I feel like you guys maybe are organizing your thoughts here, and as you guys are organizing your thoughts, you guys are organizing your emotions here, and that you guys are organizing your life here, okay? Or that it's becoming more organized. What else do we have for Aries? Not Aries, Leo. I just did Aries. What else do we have for Leo? Some of you guys may have maybe Aries in your charts, okay? Or that you could be dealing with an Aries here. Oh, shoot. This jumped out. Okay, with the Queen of Wands. I'm not gonna take that. Okay, what else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? Tell me more about Leo here. Tell me more about Leo. Messages for Leo from the universe. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's new beginnings here. There's a prosperous new beginning here for you guys. I really feel like you may have gone through a period even of, sadness and depression here too, where, sometimes it affects people so deeply when major events happen in their life where, you just can't do anything. But with the Three of Wands here and the Ace of Cups, there's a sense of forward movement here because there's new energies that's coming in for you guys. This is an area in the area of your work life. This is an area in love, okay? So I also feel like with the Three of Wands here, the universe is kind of like, hey, if you want to move, yeah, if you want to physically get up and move somewhere else to start a new life here with all these aces, go for it here. You guys could be in this energy of just master manifesting here, really creating the life that you want. Yeah, really just creating the life that you want here. What else do we have here for Leo? With the Ace of Swords, 3 aces here on the table. Just to let you know, all the aces is housed by the Magician here, okay? So, 3 out of the 4 aces is pretty good here because I do feel like you guys are definitely finding clarity here. You guys are having some sort of a major breakthrough here to find that, perhaps that balance here for you guys, all right? Some of you guys are stepping into this really grounded energy at this time here. So, I feel like if you guys have gone off track, I feel like you guys are getting back on track here, Leo, okay? So the King of Pentacles, especially in the area of work, of your work life here too. Some of you guys could have lost your jobs here and that you guys could be finding a job again here. Yeah, some of you guys could have been down to your last dime and your pennies here. All right, we do have the Lover's card. All right, this is finding harmony and balance within yourself. This is about self-love here too. Yeah, self-love, self-respect here. Some of you guys could be finding that at this time here. This could also be an indication that, the universe is letting you know that, perhaps love could be coming into your life. Your soulmate could be coming into your life. This person could be a Gemini. This person could be an earth sign here. Someone here who's just very grounded, very stable, very established in their life here. So I feel like what's coming to you, I feel like it will be a surprise. I feel like, whatever you guys are trying to manifest here, maybe you guys were skeptical about this. Yeah, what else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? So Leo, we have gossiping, toxic mindset, envy here. Some of you guys could be stepping away from toxic people, toxic energies here. Yeah, we have favorable, fashionable view, clear perspective, sensory, grand. So what we have here is that I feel like you guys are trying to protect yourself from negative energy. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, that lifeguard energy here. Perhaps you were in this energy of trying to rescue, trying to save here, trying to change people. Then you realize that, oh, you know what? I cannot do this anymore, because you were draining yourself, okay? So what else do we have here? We have the approval, the masked approval, recognition, and clarity. We have farm woman, resourceful, homely, and cunning here. Okay, that's interesting. Some of you guys are getting, like I said, some of you guys are getting into this more grounded energy here. Okay, some of you guys could be spending some time at home here. Interesting. I feel like with masked here, I feel like you guys are no longer looking for other people's approval here. I feel like you guys are not overextending yourself because maybe you guys are in this mindset of like, if I overextend myself, this is how I get recognition. This is how I get attention. This is how I would get love. And I feel like you realize that's not how it works. And I feel like you guys started to look within yourself here. This definitely creates a stagnant energy because when you overextend yourself and you give so much to others and you don't give to yourself, the energy starts to stall, okay? Because you're not giving, because when you're giving attention to yourself, you're actually adding fuel into your life force so that you could, do things, so that you could move forward or something like that. But at some point it stalled out. It can perhaps it even completely stopped. Now that momentum is picking up again, now that you're putting energy into yourself here, okay? So this is looking really good here, Leo. We have tea leaf reading, fortune telling abilities and insight. This is really interesting. One of the things I'm getting here is I feel like Leo, if you have been so lost in life here, it does not hurt to get a reading from somebody here. Get some sort of guidance here if you choose to, okay? Because at the end of the day, you have free will to choose to do what's right for you. And then we have ghosts, loss of power, interference, and unwanted here. This is really interesting here. Some of you guys could be getting reading of a loved one that has crossed over to the other side here. I also feel like, if you have lost someone recently that crossed over to the other side here, that could have caused that stagnant energy here. But I feel like there's a sense of trying to move forward here, okay? There's a sense of finding clarity here, okay? There's a sense of really creating something grand for yourself. So, Leo, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated, and I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, guys. Bye.